In the tranquil land of Vatapuri, nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, lived a wise Buddhist monk named Bhante Sarvajit. His wisdom was renowned far and wide, but there was one particular subject that intrigued the villagers the most: dreams. People often came to him, perplexed by why they couldn't remember their dreams, despite having vivid experiences during sleep. One such villager, named Aaron, was troubled by this. Every night, he would dream of strange places and enigmatic figures, but by morning, his mind would be blank. Frustrated, he sought Bhante Sarvajit's counsel. "Why, Bhante, do I forget my dreams? Is there something wrong with me?" Aaron asked one evening, his brow furrowed with concern. The monk smiled, signaling for Aaron to sit. "The answer, my friend, lies not in the dreams, but in your state of mind." Bhante Sarvajit explained that dreams, according to Buddhist teachings, are deeply connected to the mind's perception of reality. They can reveal hidden truths or reflect the clutter of our thoughts. However, when one cannot remember their dreams, it is often because the mind is clouded by attachment and desires, the same forces that prevent one from seeing the truth in waking life. "There is a sinister truth behind it," the monk began, his voice calm but profound. "It is not the dreams themselves that you cannot remember. It is your attachment to the waking world that blinds you." Aaron was confused. "How does attachment stop me from remembering?" Bhante Sarvajit stood up and guided Aaron to a nearby river. The water was still and clear, reflecting the bright moonlight. "Look at the surface of this water," the monk said. "It is calm and reflects the world perfectly. But if you stir the water, what happens?" Aaron picked up a stone and tossed it into the river. The ripples distorted the reflection, making it impossible to see anything clearly. "Your mind is like this water," Bhante Sarvajit explained. "When you are awake, it is stirred by desires, fears, and attachments. The more you are attached to the material world, your possessions, your worries, your ambitions, the more turbulent your mind becomes. This chaos clouds your ability to recall the subtle, impermanent world of dreams." Aaron was silent, pondering the monk's words. "Is there a way to remember?" Aaron asked, finally breaking the silence. "Yes, but it is not an easy path," Bhante Sarvajit replied. "You must detach from the world. This does not mean abandoning it, but understanding its impermanence. Everything you see, hear, and feel is transient. When you grasp this, your mind will become like the still water, clear and receptive. Only then will you begin to remember your dreams, for they are the reflections of your true self." Aaron was determined to take on this challenge. Over the next few months, he began practicing mindfulness and meditation, detaching himself from his material desires and worries. He learned to observe his thoughts without becoming attached to them, letting them pass like clouds in the sky. One day, after months of practice, Aaron awoke from a deep sleep. For the first time, he remembered a vivid dream. In the dream, he was walking through a vast, empty field. There was no sound, no wind, only silence. In the distance, he saw a tree with a single glowing fruit hanging from its branches. As he reached out to touch it, the fruit dissolved into light, and he woke up. Excited, Aaron ran to Bhante Sarvajit to share his experience. The monk listened carefully and smiled. "You see, Aaron, the fruit in your dream represents enlightenment, the ultimate truth. It was within your reach, but when you tried to grasp it, it dissolved. For truth cannot be possessed. It must be experienced." Aaron nodded, understanding now that remembering his dreams was not the goal. The dreams were merely signposts on the journey to self-realization. By detaching from the world, he had not only remembered his dreams, but also glimpsed the deeper truths they held. Bhante Sarvajit left Aaron with one final teaching. Remember, dreams are the reflections of your mind. When your mind is still, you will see the truth clearly. But if it is clouded by desires and attachments, you will remain blind to both your dreams and the reality of life. From that day forward, Aaron continued his meditation practice, no longer obsessed with remembering his dreams, but focused on understanding the impermanence of all things. The sinister truth behind why he couldn't remember his dreams had been revealed, not as a curse, but as a lesson in mindfulness and detachment. And so, The villagers of Vatapuri came to understand that the inability to remember dreams was not a mystery, but a reflection of their inner turmoil. As they followed Bhante Sarvajit's teachings, many began to experience the clarity that came with a still mind. And in time, they too started to remember the vivid world of their dreams. In the end, the lesson was clear. To remember your dreams, you must first awaken from the illusions of your waking life. Only then will the mind, like still water, reflect the truth of both worlds, awake and asleep.